Hey guys, so for this video tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to make this Hello Kitty keychain. So you're going to be needing scissors. I'm using a 2.5mm crochet hook for this entire project. And you'll also be needing a darning needle to sew on the ears and the ribbon. And I'm also using a stitch marker. For this project, I use white, red, yellow, and black yarn for the eyes. You'll also be needing a little bit of stuffing. So to get started on the Hello Kitty head, make a magic ring. And place 6 single crochets in the circle. So once you have 6 single crochets, close your circle. And for the next round, we are gonna place increase on each stitch. So I'm starting on the very first stitch there, and I'm placing 2 single crochets in the same stitch. You're gonna be repeating this pattern until you have 12 total stitches around your round. So for our third round, we're gonna place 1 single crochet on the very first stitch, and just placing my stitch marker back. On the next stitch, you're gonna increase, so 2 single crochets in the same place, and just repeat this pattern. So 1 single crochet in the next, then you're gonna increase in the next stitch by putting 2 single crochets, and repeat this until you have 18 stitches all around. For the next round, I'm gonna place 1 single crochet on the next, or the very first stitch there. Place 1 more single crochet on the next stitch, and on the next stitch you're gonna place your increase. So I'm putting 2 single crochets on the next stitch. And this is the pattern. So on the next stitch, place 1 single crochet, next one 1 single crochet, then increase in the next stitch by putting 2 single crochets. And by the end, you should have 24 total stitches all around. So for the next 3 rows, you're just gonna place 1 single crochet in each stitch until you get to the end of the round. So I did 3 rows of this. So I'm back, and I did 3 rows of normal single crochets for 3 rounds. For the next round, we're gonna place 1 single crochet on the next stitch, then place another single crochet on the next stitch. Now you're gonna be decreasing on the next 2 stitches. Now you're gonna repeat the same pattern, so 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet on the next stitch. Now decrease on the next 2 stitches. And you should have 18 stitches all around for this round. So for the next round, you're gonna place 1 single crochet on the first stitch, and you're gonna be decreasing in the next 2 stitches. And this is the whole pattern for this round. 1 single crochet in the next stitch, then you're gonna be decreasing in the next 2 stitches. So by the end of this round, you should have 12 stitches all around. So at this time, I'm gonna start stuffing the head. So for this last round, we're just gonna be decreasing in all of the stitches. So on the next stitch, place your decrease. And just keep placing your decreases in all of the stitches until you can see your top of the head is closing. And you should have 6 total stitches all around for this last round. So once you're done, I'm gonna cut a piece to sew on the small hole at the top there. Now we're gonna close the top of the head by using your darning needle. Thread the yarn through your needle, and we're just gonna sew shut the top. So to start on the ears, make a magic ring. And you're going to be placing 6 single crochets in this circle. So you're going to be doing 2 rows of normal single crochet in every stitch. So I'm placing my first single crochet on the very first stitch. Just keep placing single crochets until you have 2 rounds completed. So once you're done, your ear should look like this, and I'm gonna leave out a long piece to sew on to the hat. And don't forget to make another one. So we're now going to be making the little ribbon. So I'm gonna start off with the red yarn and make a slip knot. Now I'm gonna be making a chain of 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you're gonna place a single crochet on the next stitch. Just keep placing 1 single crochet in every stitch until you get to the very end of the round. So now chain 1. Turn your work and do 2 more rows of this exact same row. So 1 single crochet in every stitch. So once you have 3 rows done of single crochet, you're gonna leave out a long piece. This is to sew on top of the head. Now you're gonna cut another piece smaller, and this is to just make that ribbon effect on the ribbon. So now I'm folding it in half, and I'm just gonna tie it in the middle. And once you're done, you're just gonna be setting it aside. So now we're gonna be making the nose and the eyes. So this is the same pattern for the eyes as well. You're gonna be cutting a piece of yarn, and basically you're just gonna be tying it 2 times. And here I'm doing the exact same thing for the eyes. I'm gonna make a knot twice. So now all that's left is to just assemble all of the parts together. And I'm starting off with the ears. So just pinpoint where you want your ears to go, and I'm gonna start threading my yarn through the darning needle and just start sewing it onto the head. So I decided to use some tacky glue to attach the ribbon to the ear because I got lazy. So the way I attached the eyes and the nose is I just hooked it through and just pulled until it goes to the other side. And I'm gonna do that to the other side. I'm just gonna hook it through and just pull through just like this. And I'm just gonna hide the ends of the yarn into the head so it's not visible. So I hid all of the ends of the yarns into the hat, and this is the final product. I hope you guys like this tutorial, and make sure to like and subscribe to my channel.